The piece I'd like you to focus on is the way advice is being given to men and women through their role in a partnered or married relationship. Let's take a look at the way the genuine Paul addresses men and women in paired relationships. 1 Corinthians chapter 7. Many English translation committees have planted some bias into the minds of their readers by offering a heading to this chapter, a heading not in the Greek, concerning married life, or directions concerning marriage. As you will see, the issue that Paul and his buddies were being asked to address was whether or not it is better for a couple to abstain from intercourse. Does refraining from sex make them more holy? This is, I think we can all agree, a fairly limited scope in terms of advice on marriage, is it not? So here are the opening lines of this chapter. Now, concerning the matters about which you wrote, quoting, "It is well for a man not to touch a woman." As you likely know, Paul occasionally references the issue that he and his buddies are about to address in a letter, since there were several issues being brought to his attention all at once, living elsewhere as he was at the time. So, this is his segue into a new topic. So let's take a moment or two to think about the premise that is up for discussion. Some out there were saying that it is good for a man to stay away from having sex. I mean, can you imagine the setting in which a man would be saying such a thing? I honestly can't. Who might be touting abstinence as something that makes you more holy than others, for instance? What if that practice catches on? In all seriousness, how much do you know about this segment of early Christianity and the Greco-Roman movements it is influenced by? We do not have time to delve into all of that. I'll leave it up to you to read Will Deming's book on the topic. But I encourage you to pause here, because what we read next is the one command endorsing equality between a man and a woman that I know of in the entire Bible. So soak it up.